We go to overtime. The Oilers are going to take game one. They do! Sam Gagner takes game one of the Stanley Cup Final over the Montreal Canadiens. Alright guys, we are back. The Stanley Cup Finals await us now. And the Montreal Canadiens are the only thing in the way of us achieving that dream. So let's compare teams before we get into things here. As we have done, it's been bringing us good luck. We've been winning games. Let's go check out Montreal. We've definitely got our first line beat with the 88, 86, and 90. Second line, we have beat two with an 81, an 82, and 83. Third line, we've got what on that one? An 82, an 82, and an 81 or something like that. We got that beat. And we got the fourth line beat as well. Defense, that's ours. On all, maybe not the third line. Maybe not the third line, but definitely 1 and 2. Goaltending, they probably have with Carey Price being a 90. Yeah, that's kind of a tough one to beat. So it's going to be an interesting series. This is going to be it for the Stanley Cup, guys. Like, we're here. We finally made it to the big show. Let's see what the show can do for us. All right. First period in Edmonton. The crowd is electric. They can remember the days of 2006 when they played Carolina. First period, 2-0. Taylor Hall and Nugent Hopkins both score in under the 5-minute mark of the first period. Taylor Hall with a slapper and Nugent Hopkins from a backhand in close. Here we go. Second period. Oilers just dominating the Canadiens in that first period. 13-3 with the shots. Unbelievable. Second period. 3-2, Montreal bounces back with an unbelievable performance with goals by Giunta, Geoffrion, and LeBlanc. Wow. Third period, the Oilers look to tie it up with the man advantage that they have going into the third. They do! Yakupov scores with just 45 seconds left in the third period. He finds a shot from the low point, just above the circle, and finds the back of the net on Price. We go to overtime. The Oilers are going to take game one. They do! Sam Gagner takes game one of the Stanley Cup Final over the Montreal Canadiens. Good job, guys. Come on. There you go. Give yourselves a hand there. That's awesome. All right. So we go to game two again in Edmonton. Fans are going crazy. People drunk. Pissing their pants because they're so drunk. Here we go. First period, 1-1. Yakupov and Caberlet both score. Second period, 3-1. Taylor Hall and PRV both score as well. We're up 3-1. The Oilers have a 10-shot advantage right now. They're just dominating. Third period, 5-2. Vermette and Petrie both score while Byfuglien scored early. It wasn't enough. He tried to ignite his team, but it just couldn't bring him close to the 44-29 shot differential that these teams played against each other. Game two, the Edmonton Oilers. They're up 2-0 right now in the Stanley Cup Finals. Things are looking great right now. They look to win the Stanley Cup. Third game in Montreal. Habs fans are pissed. They're down 2-0 and they want revenge, but they're not going to go down without a fight. First period, no goals. 12-10, a much more even shot clock. Second period, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Second period, 1-0. Jeff Petrie scores on Jason LaBarbera. I don't know why Montreal elected to put LaBarbera in net, but hey, the Oilers are happy because he's only a 77 overall. Third period, 2-0. Sam Gagner just scored to make it 2-0 to finish the game in Montreal. The Oilers now look to win the Stanley Cup. Can they sweep the Montreal Canadiens in the Stanley Cup Finals? Let's jump right in and follow the action. 1-1 after the first. Bolesky scored. Oh, there's Bolesky. He's playing for Montreal. How about that? And Jordan Eberle scores early on. Here we go. Second period. 2-2. Geoffrion scores and Yakupov scores. Now, let's go really slowly here, because we're going to actually jump in here and watch the Oilers lift the Stanley Cup over their head if they do. Let's see if they can get a goal. Come on, boys. Get a goal. Give us a chance. They just scored. Taylor Hall on Carey Price. We're going to jump in there with a minute left. Jump in. 48 seconds. Oops. We're going to do neutral. Yes. We're going to watch it. Advance. Yes, advance. We're going to watch the end of this game. There's no way we're going to miss the Oilers winning the Stanley Cup. Absolutely not. It's 3-2, guys. We're going to sweep the Montreal Canadiens. There's 48 seconds left in the third period. This is exciting stuff. It took us this long to get here, but man, was it ever worth it. This team deserved it. Absolutely deserved it this year. Now let's just listen into the action here. I don't know why the fans are all happy. Oh. That's one thing I forgot to do is check the captains. Who's going to lift the cup? Nick Schultz. Uh-oh. It's back and forth right now. They just can't clear the zone. They're not really making much of an effort. Packer ready. Oh, he finds a spot to Bolesky. Oh, Gibson, big save. Good save, Gibson. Good save. We'll have to change his mask, too. We can't have him going in to Stanley Cup final, lifting the Stanley Cup wearing an OKC mask. That doesn't work like that. All right, here comes Yakupov, Hall, and Eberle. Let's see if Hall wins. How many face-offs Hall wins? He wins it. First win right off the bat. Good job. Looks like Yakupov's the captain. I haven't been paying attention to that. There's Whitney. He gets a burst of energy there. 15 seconds left. And there's a penalty coming, too. Here's Eberle, takes a shot. Scores! Jordan Eberle! He scores with the assist to Hall on the empty net. And it is all but over now. It is all but over. The Oilers are going to win the Stanley Cup. Absolutely. Fantastic. What a great season for the Oilers this year. Nuts. Absolutely crazy. Completely different from last season and the season before. I told you guys I'd bring them to the Stanley Cup. I told you I would. Nicely done. We got the 10-second countdown going now. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's it! We've done it! The Stanley Cup is ours, boys. The Stanley Cup is ours. 4-0 sweep of this series of the goddamn Montreal Canadiens. They just couldn't handle us this year. We were too hot. The whole league couldn't handle us. We finished with 120 points in the season. That's crazy. So yeah, Eberle's wearing, Yakupov's the captain. Eberle's wearing an A. Hall is not. I'm guessing that probably Whitney is wearing an A, or Schultz. Probably Schultz. Oh, Jordan Eberle with 29 points. He wins the Conn Smythe. Nice. Well done, Jordan. Well done, sir. And here's Captain Yakupov to accept the cup from a much better looking version of Gary Bettman. Or perhaps it's a prediction of things to come. That's all I get to watch. I don't get to watch the celebration? I didn't skip anything. Oh. 4 points for a cup, each of them. Alright, guys, we did it. I didn't skip anything. That was weird. We just won the Stanley Cup. That's awesome. Well, not much more can be said. We're going to sim up to June 16th here, where they'll announce the winners. Outstanding job this year. Bringing home the Stanley Cup is something every owner dreams about. I knew you could do it. On behalf of the Edmonton Oilers organization, thank you for all your hard work. You're very welcome. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. Just to see the joy on the children's faces as the Oilers bring that cup to the parade. Goddamn, boys. This is actually, the scary thing is, besides Gibson, This is the team that the Oilers have to look forward to. That's the scary thing, is that that's real. I didn't do much to this team. You know, I changed a few of the background guys, some of the people that filled in, you know. But in terms of the core, it's exactly the same. And you can expect this kind of play from these players. Okay, let's stop the simulation. Let's take a look at our awards, because we've got a few. Finally. We finally have something to talk about. Yep, Stanley Cup to us, we knew that. President's Trophy, we knew that. Clarence Campbell, well, yeah, obviously. Canadiens. Jordan Eberle won the Art Ross for most points. That's 2 years in a row we've had most points. Hart, he got that. Erik Karlsson got the James Norris again. Zach Parise got the Lady Byng. Hunter Shinkarik got the Calder. Jordan Eberle got the Conn Smythe, we already knew that. Gibson got the Vezina, as well as the William M. Jennings. Nice, good job, Gibson. Brad Stewart, Bill Masterton. Pavel Datsyuk again. Ted Lindsay to Jordan Gibson. It's another one of our goalies that won that. Sidney Crosby got the Maurice Richard. Why isn't it shared? Why is it not shared? Why does Sidney Crosby get it? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It was a shared award. Bullshit. Whatever. We won the Stanley Cup. That's the important things, guys. Important things. Important thing. All right, so that's it for now, guys. I'm going to cut it off there. End on a good note. Why not? When we come back, we're going to be dealing with the draft. We're going to be dealing with the re-sign phase. It's going to be our final year. We're going to look for a repeat on this Stanley Cup, and hopefully all our players really, upgraded. So stay tuned, and hopefully there's going to be more great material coming soon. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.